family, what's good? This is your girl, and the Bronze Goddess, and I want to talk to you guys really quickly today about resolutions. I was watching this thing the other day on the news, and what it was saying was that by now, most of us have already broken our New Year's resolutions. And I know some of you might be sad about that, you might be disappointed in yourself, and you might feel like resolutions don't work. But as I saw this quote the other day, it'll work if you work it. And I think that one of the reasons why we get caught up in, not keeping our resolutions is because we are in a rut. We do the same things every day, yet we expect a different result. That is the sheer definition of insanity. You wake up the same time of day, you eat the same things for breakfast, you take the same route to work, you go out with the same kinds of guys, you meet guys the same kind of way, you do the same thing on your job, but you don't want to do anything different. I think that is the key for you to get your resolutions accomplished, and that's the way for you to help to change your life. Do something different. In some area of your life, if you're not happy with your weight, consider getting a workout partner, or consider joining a gym, or maybe even, some accountability partner or something like that. Whatever it takes for you to work out and do something different. Don't just be mad at the scale and mad that your clothes don't fit. You have to take some kind of step towards getting that thing to come to pass, or getting the life that you want. If it's in your finances, and I know a lot of people struggle with this area, and I feel like, because we're in the culture of like Instagram and all of that, and Twitter, and you're seeing people are buying, especially here on YouTube, there's a haul video every single day. Some people their hauls are worth hundreds of dollars, and you feel like to be one of the cool kids, you have to go out and spend this kind of money too. But you gotta think about it like this, they say that people are 1 to 2 paychecks away from being homeless. Saving money is a mature, grown-up thing to do. It may not be fun, it may not be sexy, but it is important. You have to save your money. Some of you, if you lose your job today, can you even survive? And if you can't, how long will you be able to survive before you have to move back home with your parents, or before you have to ask your friends for money? You can't just be so caught up in what everybody else is doing that you're not checking out for yourself, and you're not making plans for the future. Even a squirrel is wise enough to know they need to store food for the winter. I know we're smarter than some squirrels, okay? There's so many different ways you can save money. Of course, you can do a budget, and if you're not good with budgets, there's different websites and apps that will do it for you, one of which is called Digit. If you guys haven't heard of them, Digit, what they do is they analyze your account, and they check first your spending habits, they check your income history and all of that, and what they do is they determine your cash flow, and they determine different ways for you to save money every single day, and they save that money for you, little bit by little bit, dollar by dollar, and they put this money in an FDIC insured account. If you want access to the account, all you have to do is send them a text, and you'll get your money back in your account the next business day. But there's different ways like Digit and different ways like budgeting for you to save money, but don't get caught up in the culture. You can be a part of the culture and not be sucked into it, different things like that. If you want to meet somebody different, if you're tired of meeting guys at the club, then maybe change your surroundings. Instead of going to the Starbucks on Peachtree all the time, try going to the Starbucks on Marietta Street, okay? ATL, shawty. But anyway, try doing something different. Try joining a singles network. Try joining the singles group at your church. Try doing, online dating. If you guys have never heard how I met my husband, I'm gonna link that video below, but it works. So there's so many different things you can do, but if you want a different life, don't just get caught up in the fact that, oh, this is as good as it's gonna get, this is as good as it's gonna be. You are too young for you to just settle for this life. If you want more, if you aspire to more, if you want things to be different in your life, you have to take responsibility for your own life. What are you gonna do to change your life? What steps, what strides are you gonna take to improve the quality of your life? If you're tired of meeting bad boys, then try changing up that dynamic. If you want to meet a man that cooks, maybe try signing up for a cooking class. If you want a man that dances, try taking salsa. You never know who you could meet. But you're going to have to change your surroundings. If you're shy and you spend every single day at your cubicle eating lunch by yourself, and your coworkers walk by every day and they ask you to go to lunch, and for years you've been saying no, this time say yes. You got to shake it up a little bit. That's why we don't stay true to our New Year's resolutions, because we do the same thing, and you're doing this out of habit. I was listening to this thing by Tony Robbins the other day that I just absolutely loved. He said that, life could be like driving a car. Sometimes when you're driving a car and you got a lot on your mind, you kind of almost zone out, and then you end up at your destination and you're like, how did I end up here? I mean, who was driving all this time? Like, I wasn't even paying attention. I managed to turn and I did all this. Like, how did I end up downtown? And it's because sometimes we drive like we're on cruise control. We are on autopilot. You don't want to live your life like your life is on autopilot. Like you're just checked out, you just zoned out. You don't want to do that with your life. If you want to get to the right direction, you want to get to the right place in your life, you have to be more conscious, you have to be more aware. Be in the moment, be present. So you know what? I've always done it this way and I've always gotten this result. Today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to take a different route home. I'm going to go to a different Starbucks. I'm going to say yes to this date with this guy who I know has been crushing on me for a long time. I'm going to give him a chance and see what happens. Like, you never know. So this video is basically to encourage you guys to do something different, to think outside the box. If you want a life that you can be proud of, a life that you're happy with, you have to be more active. Take a more active role. Don't be in the passenger seat of your own life. This video is encouraging you to take the wheel. So you're in charge of your own destiny. You're the captain of your own ship. So don't be discouraged if you weren't able to keep up with your New Year's resolutions. There's still time. That's the good news. It is just January. Don't let somebody get in your ear and tell you, see, that's why they don't work. It'll work if you work it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next one. Till next time, later divas and dudes. Deuces, honey.